Hello Anashe, and welcome to the 37th week of the YouTube Pagan Challenge. Today is talking about light. And I was supposed to do this video last week, but then I went to Greece and it was a wonderful vacation. But I'll tell you all about this in a later video. I already uploaded the whole video of the stuff that I got there. Anyway, I'm going to do 3 weeks worth of YouTube Pagan Challenge because I really don't have time. I have to finish a lot of assignments and I need to put this behind me, and besides I want to make other videos that are very important. So anyway, let's start with light and enlightenment. For me, light is an element. It's a force of nature, much like the four elements that people recognize in Wicca and witchcraft. And it is the power of the closest thing that we could have to understand of the creator or Batala. And it is a very important force that, that not just gives illumination and allows us to see the world as it is, but also it's a force of awareness and self-reflection. And it's also a very powerful force for healing the psyche, healing oneself, understanding better. So light is a very powerful, interesting, abstract thing. And I'm not searching for enlightenment. Personally, this is something that a lot of Eastern religion do. They are looking for enlightenment. This is not something that I'm looking for. I have a friend that is a Tibetan Buddhist. She's searching for enlightenment in her own way. It's not really what I'm searching for. This is not something that I really, in my to-do list. I believe that those things come naturally. You don't need to pursue them. So, light is a very important thing. And I light candles, I light incense, and of course I use electric lights. And I think that, the world changed once we got electric lights that were available to all. So this is light. About this time of the year, hot, again, not as hot as previous years. I'm seeing the signs of autumn. I've seen all sorts of plants that start to grow in autumn. I've changed the scroll in my room into my autumn scroll. And I've been in autumn in Greece. It's lovely. It's really lovely. In Greece, it's like, you also have like cool shaded days nowadays. At least, in the places that I've been in. Okay, now about shadow. I'm much more connected to my shadow side than to my light side. I believe that there is a lot of power in darkness. And as you can see, you have seen me, you know me for like 2-3 years now. I'm not a goth person. You don't see me like, wearing black all the time or have facial tattoos, and I'm not emo. But I do believe that, the darkness of the subconscious and the shadows that come within has a lot of power and has a lot of wisdom to give us. And much like light, this is another force of power. And as Melisandre said in Game of Thrones, shadows are mere slaves of this sort of of the Lord of Light. Shadows are merely the absence of light, and sometimes in the absence of light there is good things. For instance, in Canaanite mythology, which is the mythology of this area, the god Shemesh is hanging out with the god Mot, god of death. Sun god with the god of death. And the sun, which is the source of light, is also the source of death, because the heat in here makes all the plant die, and and it kills animals and creatures that are unsheltered by dehydration and all sorts of horrible things. So, light could be death, and darkness and winter could be life, which is the opposite of what you would see at winter, where people would freeze to death, and for them the summer is like a fun of fruit and dancing in the beds of flowers. So, this is it. Those are those 3 weeks of YouTube challenge. How are you? How are you doing? Are you going to any vacations? Tell me. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. Goodbye and Hashem. Thank you for listening.